guys, and welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. What I'm going to do today is I am going to show you guys how to sublimate on a canvas. The ones that I'm using are the ones I believe I got from Five Below, I believe. It was either Five Below or Michael's. I can't remember which one. But you can get these from Dollar Tree. You can get these canvases from a number of stores. And I showed you in my sublimation haul videos, both Michael's and the Five Below and the Michael's haul. But I'll show you again once we get over to the heat press. But like I said, you can get these from Dollar Tree. You can get these from Five Below, Michael's, any craft store, Hobby Lobby, an art store. You can get these from pretty much, you know, anywhere that sells crafts or anything craft related. You can get these blank canvases from. And we will be using the laminating sheet method today. So the picture and the canvas that I have, the canvas is 9 by 12. So the picture I am making 9.1 by 12.1. I just wanted to make sure I get full coverage from edge to edge. I don't want any white border. So I just made it a hair bigger than the actual canvas. And then we're gonna go ahead and make sure you mirror this. If you don't have your settings, don't forget to mirror. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this picture printed off, and then we're gonna go over to the heat press and I will show you how we're going to press it. So stick around. All right, guys, so I'm back here and I have my canvas and I have my my picture here. So I just printed off the picture 9 by 1 by 12 by 12, 9.1 by 12.1. And then I cut all the way off around it. Okay, and then I set that up on here already. I set it underneath my heat press for a couple minutes just so that the heat can kind of like solidify the ink on the paper. My heat press is set to 400 degrees. This is the canvas that I was talking about. I got it from Michael's, and it's the one where you can write on the back of it, and it also has a stand that's connected to it, so you can stand it up like this. You just fold these little flaps down like that, and then you can stand it up by itself like this. If I can get it to stand. There we go. So it kind of has a built-in stand that comes with it, so if you wanted to display it like this, it's already got it built in. I'm going to be putting mine on the wall in my office, but this is a 9 by 12. Okay, so typically anytime I've gone to a store, this is the thermal sheets I'm going to be using. I had to get the 11 by 17 ones because obviously the 8.5 by 11 laminating pouches are going to be too small for a 9 by 12. So I did get these 11 by 17 from Amazon. I will link them down below so that you can order them if you would like to do it. But these ones are 11 by 17. And it's the Scotch thermal laminating pouches in 11 by 17. Okay, so these are pretty big. Just gonna take one out. Okay, now what you want to do is going to be a pouch. If I can get it open. Okay, there we go. So it's a pouch. We're just going to cut it right here on this crease. Okay. And we're just going to cut it right here. I'm actually going to make 4 of these. Not on camera. I'm going to do one on camera. I'm going to do the other 4. And then I'm going to put them on my wall and I'll show you guys towards the end of the video. But you just cut them down the middle, so now you have 2 sheets. So one pouch is going to give you 2 canvas sheets that you can use. Okay, now you're going to have a shiny side, which is this side, and then you're going to have a matte side. you want to place it matte side down. And let me get some butcher paper quickly. So the first thing I'm going to do is put some butcher paper down to protect my mat. Then I'm going to take my canvas board and place that down right on the top of it. Then I'm going to take my laminating sheet, matte side down, okay? Shiny side up, matte side down. So it's going to be way bigger, but that's fine. You can just trim it off. And then I'm going to take another piece of butcher paper and put that on top. Okay. We're going to take our second piece of butcher paper and put this right on top. Now, I just want to tack this down. I don't want to do a full press on it because we are still going to press it, you know, after we still have to press our image onto it. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just doing it for maybe 10 to 15 seconds to tack down the laminating sheet to the canvas. Okay, so it's been about 15 seconds. My pressure is kind of off, so I may do it again for another 10 seconds. What I'm doing now is just adjusting my pressure. Okay. Nope, that's still a little too tight. Okay. So hopefully that's good. Let's see. Okay, so the laminating sheet did stick to the butcher paper. What I'm going to do, which is fine, I'm just going to take an X-Acto knife. I have a Cricut X-Acto knife, and I'm just going to cut around it. Around the whole canvas, just like I did for my sublimation letters. We're just going to go ahead and cut it out. Oh, it's hot. Okay, so here is our board, which is extremely hot. And then you see how the laminating sheet, so if you want to trim it before, you can. The excess laminating sheet just kind of stuck to the butcher paper, but that's why we put the butcher paper down, so it wouldn't have stuck to our pad. We wanted to stick to the butcher paper and not the pad, so we can just cut it out. Okay, so now we have our canvas, which is now laminated. You see how shiny it is. Now what we're going to do is put down another piece of butcher paper because we want to protect our pad. Then we're going to take our picture and we're going to put it on top where we just laminated at. I'm going to get some Cricut tape. I'm using the Cricut heat tape, and I will link down everything in the description box. My ink, my paper, the butcher paper cutter, my printer, which I heard is on back order, or it's either on back order or discontinued. I have the Epson 7720 and I keep hearing that it's been discontinued. So I mean, I'm really not, other people ask me like my opinion on other printers. I don't really have an opinion. I've used the Epson 7720, the Epson 7710, and I've used the Epson 7210. I used the 7210 for sublimation at first about a year ago. That one is pretty good. But aside from those three, I haven't used any other printers, so I'm not familiar with Eco Tanks or anything like that. So now what I've done is I went ahead and I taped down my image just so we don't get any ghosting.
I'm going to take another piece of butcher paper and put that one right on top. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this for about 45 seconds. Okay, medium pressure, 45 seconds at 400 degrees. If you haven't already, you should check out my craft group on Facebook. It's called Crafty Mamas with an S on the end. There's a lot of talented women in there. We do a lot of different projects. I post tutorials. Sometimes I'll do a buy-in here and there. Like I did one for the spend the night bags, the PVC bags. I did a buy-in for that. Well, I did it twice, but it's on Facebook. Okay, so it has been about the 45 seconds now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open it. Now, I don't know if you saw, but this wanted to get stuck to the top plate. So when you open it, just open it slow. So just in case this does get stuck to the top, it falls. And that's also why I taped it, so that if it gets stuck, it wouldn't create any ghosting. Alrighty, and I can see the color through the paper, so that's always a good sign. I'm gonna cut this tape because I don't want any ghosting when I lift it. OMG, that is so vibrant and pretty. Let me get my gloves so I can pick it up. Okay, these colors are absolutely popping, vibrant. I almost dropped it because it's hot. It touched my shirt, but there it is, you guys. That is so stinking pretty. And then, like I said, all you have to my little thing came off, probably from the heat. You can super glue this back on if yours comes off. Mine came off probably because of the heat from the heat press, which is fine because I was gonna put it on my wall anyway. But and then I have a couple little scraggly pieces here. I'll probably either trim those off or use my heat gun to melt it. I'll probably just trim it off. Yeah, it's a couple little scraggly pieces right here, just on the end, just from when I, you know, cut it kind of roughly, like here and here, and you can just cut those off, no problem. But that is so gorgeous. Okay, so I have 3 more. I'm gonna go ahead and do those, and then I'm gonna put them on my wall, and I'm going to show you how they look all together. Okay, so I will be back when I'm finished. Okay guys, so quickly, my camera's about to die, but here is the final product. These are all the laminated canvases that I did, you know, all my babies. And I just hung it up on my wall right above my desk here. And to hang them up, I use these command strips. I got these ones from Hobby Lobby, but you can get them from Walmart, Target, pretty much anywhere. But yeah, that is the final look. I absolutely love how it looks on my wall. I'm gonna add some little stuff next to it to kind of make it pretty. But that's all I have for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.